Good evening, parents, relatives, friends, teachers, staff members, and of course, the Nackawic Senior High School class of 2021. I'd like to welcome you all to our virtual graduation ceremony to celebrate the NHS class of 2021. My name is Sean Newlands, and I'm the principal of Nackawic High School. On Wednesday, we conducted 4 graduation ceremonies respecting public health guidelines in order to recognize the grads of 2021 and celebrate their accomplishments. While this certainly isn't the traditional ceremony that we were hoping for, we are still very excited to provide this presentation to you. While you couldn't all graduate at the same time, this production will hopefully look and feel similar to the ceremony you would all envision growing up. Please sit back and enjoy as we pay tribute to our guests of honor this evening, the Nackawic High School graduates of 2021. begin our ceremony, I would like to introduce Nackawic High School graduate Dominic Jean, who will be singing O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
The Right Honourable Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, has prepared a congratulatory message for the 2021 graduates, which will be played at this time.
Hello, class of 2021, and happy graduation day. Look, I know this isn't what you thought your high school graduation would be like, and I understand how difficult the last year has been for all of you. You've missed major milestones, you've adapted to the challenges of online learning, and you've skipped big events. As a parent, I see my own kids go through the same thing. And I want you to know that it's okay if today's celebration feels bittersweet. But as you end one chapter of your life and prepare to start the next, I hope you're also feeling proud. Proud of completing one of the most challenging school years of any generation. Proud of all the personal successes, lessons learned, and roadblocks you've overcome to get to where you are today. And proud of the strength and resilience you've built because it will carry you into the next phase of your life. Your loved ones are proud of you, and so is your country. Because in these difficult times, you've had our backs, and you've stepped up in your own way to help keep us all safe and healthy. And as we build back better from this pandemic, we know that we need to have your backs too. That means creating new opportunities, new jobs, and new growth to help you succeed today and into the future. And it means working together too. We need your voices, your energy, and your ideas to help build a Canada that works for everyone. So as you start this next chapter, no matter what it may be, whether you're going to university or college in the fall, starting an apprenticeship in the trades, getting a job at a local business, or taking some time off to chart your path in life, I want you to know that you have the power to make a difference in your communities, across the country, and globally. You are the leaders we need today to build a brighter tomorrow. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to seeing all the amazing things that you will achieve in the years to come. But for now, I hope you celebrate today's success and give your parents a big hug, because today's a big one for them too. Congratulations, class of 2021. Stay safe and healthy, everyone, and thank you.
I would now like to introduce Pastor Ryan Generou of the Ridge Church, who will provide the invocation for this evening's event.
Good evening, everyone. It's been so awesome to see these students grow over the past 4 years, and many of them have a connection to our church up there on the Ridge, and to those graduates today, congratulations, you did it. High school graduation is a big accomplishment in a normal year, but almost half of your time as high school students has been under COVID, which brings its own challenges, and you still did it. So let's pray together to start off today's ceremony. God, how precious are your children. Since before the day they were born, you knew them. You knew every hair on their head. You knew what they would do and not do, and you still loved them unconditionally. You created them with a rational mind that was made to think and wonder and learn, and you reveal yourself to them each day. And transitions can be hard, whether it's moving away for school or staying here to work. There will be major life changes, new expectations, new normals, new faces, new places. Help these graduates face them with courage that only you can give. And we thank you for allowing us to be able to play a part in the lives of these students to help them get to this point. Whether we were a parent or a guardian or a coach, a teacher or support staff, or any of the other roles that we've played, we're grateful that you trusted us with this responsibility. So we pray that you bless these students as they reach the end of their high school career and enter into new things, whether it's a workforce, a trade, or college or university. Help them take what they learned here at NHS and put it into work wherever they are, whether in New Brunswick or across the world. Help them to make it a better place. They'll always be a part of this family, the Nighthawks family. And we pray for the parents and guardians who may be having mixed emotions tonight, feeling pride and excitement for what their child has accomplished here and what they'll accomplish next. But there's also thoughts about their students leaving the nest and finding new independence. Help them to have comfort in this new stage of life. And God, today we're so excited to celebrate all these students and what they've done. So help us to help them to feel proud and enjoy in sharing their achievements with family and friends. In Jesus' name, amen.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our first graduate speaker of the morning, Levi Pike. Levi will be delivering the salutatory address. Levi is the son of Trevor and Jennifer Pike of Hawkins Corner. During his time at Nackawic High School, Levi has been very active in the music program. He has also participated in Impact and Math League. This fall, Levi will be studying engineering at University of New Brunswick. Welcome, Levi.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nackawic High's 2021 graduation ceremony. My name is Levi Pike, the salutatorian for this year's graduating class, and I am truly happy to be here speaking before my friends, family, peers, teachers, and everybody else. I'd first like to thank my loving mom and dad. They always remember when I write math equations on our house whiteboard, which my mom refers to as foreign mumble jumble. My parents have been with me through thick and thin, raising me to be the man I am today. Thanks, Mom and Dad, and my little brother Dakota as well. I would also like to thank my grandparents, since my grandmother has called me her little professor since the day I was born. My family has been amazing, and I would formally like to thank them for everything I have now. Thanks, guys. When I was asked to speak at this graduation ceremony, I confronted the task with my greatest tool, procrastination. It is seemingly a terrible idea to leave one's work until the last minute, but we're teenagers, and that's what we do best. I am proud to see so many people here today, and I'm sure the other 3/4 of our class would love to be here as well. Although it is rather unorthodox, I am glad to see our community taking such precautions to aid in the fight against COVID-19. With time, hopefully, it'll be better next year. Time is a funny thing. When I think of time, I think of how different it is relative to each and every individual person. What that means is this boring 5-minute speech is going to seem like an hour, but that all-nighter party later is going to finish with the snap of your fingers. Depending on the pleasure you get from what you're doing, the time can seemingly vary. While time can easily fly by with fun and enjoyment, it can also be preserved through memories. That is why it is so important for everyone to cherish this time, because moments like this don't happen very often. You only graduate once, if at all, and you should make the most of it. Plus, we get to wear these cool hats. I'm sure a lot of you are merely eager for school to be finished once and for all. Let me tell you, there is no rush. You're free now. No more warm-ups on Miss Connor's smartboard to finish in the next 5 minutes. No more of Finn's chemistry or physics test that Dominic gets changed way too often. And no more English essays every few days, except for you university students. I'm sure some of these things have made many of you feel quite anxious or even not smart enough from time to time. But school is not about being smart. It's about being able to adapt. When you can write a paragraph rambling on about who knows what to get that 5 out of 5, Or just remember the answer to that one question the teacher asks every class. That is school. School doesn't always teach you what you need or even what you want, but I think that it helps teach us how to learn those things. How many of us are actually going to need to know how to factor a polynomial, or balance a chemical equation, or identify themes of guilt and love in a story, or know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? It doesn't really matter what a lot of these things are, but a lot of you probably remember we talked about them. That is you adapting. School taught you how to learn things in a way that's good for you. Whether it's studying over the course of a week or cramming the night before, we have all adapted because we're here right now graduating. I just want to say congratulations to everybody, to the parents, families, and communities that raised us, and to the students who worked their butts off to get here. Congrats, guys. You made it.
The Honorable Blaine Higgs, Premier of New Brunswick, has prepared greetings for this year's graduates on behalf of the province of NB. His message will now be shared.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. The world has changed so much because of COVID-19, and as a result, your high school experience was very different and presented some unique challenges. But you also had a unique opportunity to work independently, become self-sufficient, and develop a personal drive to succeed. As a result, I hope you're leaving high school with a renewed outlook on what you can accomplish and a feeling that anything is possible if you work hard enough for it. That internal motivation is so valuable as you start this next phase of your life. It is key to any successful career and in life in general. You can be proud of everything you've accomplished so far. This is an exciting time, and in many ways we are making history in New Brunswick. We are reinventing our province, and there are opportunities like never before available for our young people. I wish each of you the very best as you strive to reach your full potential, preferably right here at home. Congratulations and happy graduation.
I will now introduce our second graduate speaker, Casey Curry. Casey will be delivering the farewell to the undergraduates address. Casey is the daughter of Misty and Adam Curry of Springfield. During her time at Nackawic High School, Casey has been a member of the varsity girls volleyball team and the prom committee. This fall, Casey will be attending NBCC Woodstock to study towards her first block in plumbing. Welcome, Casey.
Hi, everybody, staff, families, and the third part of my graduating class, my favorite part, of course. I am so happy to be able to see all of my fellow graduates here with me today in intervals of 15 at 11, 1, 3, and 6. I thank you grads for voting me as your favorite and allowing me to present the speech today 4 times. On a serious note, I am thrilled to see you all receive your diplomas today. You should be proud of this accomplishment, whether your mother did your homework or not. It would have taken her a lot of effort, too, to make a PowerPoint for your English class the night before. No spelling errors. Miss Griver and Mrs. Graham have very high standards. Mr. Brewer just appreciates your attendance. Now, undergrads, I'm going to let you in on a few of my best tips to get through the rest of high school. First, take classes that appeal to your needs and senses. Art with Miss Keene will develop artistic abilities nobody knew you had, especially her. You can count on Keene to tell you when your pieces are not good, and then she will help you improve from there. Talk to her about her dog, Chili. She loves that. Chemistry 11 with Mr. Finnemore is the perfect place to go if you're looking for an emotional outlet. There's no other classroom I have cried harder or more frequently in. He keeps boxes of Kleenex on standby. Also, while you're there, be sure to land yourself a smart lab partner to carry you through to the end of the semester. Lucky me, my lab partner was our valedictorian, Zoe Brewer. Wellness with Miss Fitton is the perfect opportunity to relax after a stressful class like Foundations. Like, what better opportunity to take a short nap than during meditation time? I will warn you though, the movie Super Size Me will make you gag and never want to eat McDonald's ever again. And then you'll get it the next day anyway. My second and final tip is to join a sports team. I can only speak for playing volleyball, but it really is such a fantastic time. Fantastic besides the amount of sweat you'll have coming from every pore on your body, practices on Friday nights because Friday practices win banners, being frustrated because you think you suck, and not being able to cry about it because it's illegal to cry on the court. It is especially hard not to be a baby when it comes to wrapping up your senior season after the team has become your second family and the court your second home. To conclude my speech, I want the undergrads to know that grad day and the days approaching it is truthfully the most exciting time ever. It is also the most nerve-wracking. I hope you are all pumped to reach this huge teenage milestone. I know my friends and I never ever stop talking about it. It goes without saying that this scenario is never what anybody imagined for us, including ourselves, but that doesn't make this day any less special. So staff, please know that your planning efforts are appreciated by all of your students. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Casey. You've provided wonderful advice to our undergrads, and if they heed your words, they will certainly experience the same level of success that you have. The Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development, the Honorable Dominic Cardy, has sent greetings to the class of 2021, which will now be shared.
Hey everyone. Grads, you made it. You made it to the finish line through all the challenges that have been thrown at you, particularly over the past 15 months of your academic career within our public school system. You have earned your high school diploma. So congratulations on reaching this huge milestone in your life. I want to extend those same congratulations to all of the high school teachers, your parents, for helping our students all the way along to graduation. Together, we've all had to adapt to the challenges imposed by COVID-19, in addition to all the normal challenges that we'd face in a normal year in the school system. But this school year, more than really any other, we've had to be patient, we've had to be tolerant, and we've had to practice kindness. Much like what's been required throughout your academic career, this has required resourcefulness, it's required hard work, and it's meant a lot of collaboration. As always, the government's goal is to provide you with the learning opportunities, the knowledge that you need to prepare for your future and for your careers. As a province, we've continued to distinguish ourselves, and as New Brunswickers, I think that shows a lot about our shared spirit of collaboration and compassion. But grads, back to you, it's on to your next adventure. For many of you, that's going to mean post-secondary education. For others, that might mean going into a job just about right away. But whatever path you choose, be proud of all that you've learned from kindergarten all the way through to grade 12. So after all of this, you have earned your high school diploma. You have met every challenge and experienced the ups and the downs, and I encourage you to use that knowledge, that experience that you've gained to grow as a person and to bring as much good as you can into our world. When you look back at your time here, I hope you can look past the challenges you faced through the pandemic and beyond, and this strange time that we're living through right now. And I hope that most of all, you're going to remember your successes. You're going to remember the friendships, the people who motivated you. Remember those moments of discovery that make school worthwhile. Those moments of inspiration and innovation, and the people who helped you learn and to grow and to find your path and ignite your passions. Graduating, it's an accomplishment that you can be proud of, so please take all the lessons you've learned and use them every day to your advantage to grow and to shape your life as a young adult. Our province is a province where you can fulfill your ambitions, you can realize your career goals and live a happy life. New Brunswick has got so much to offer, including family life and safe and friendly communities, career opportunities, chances for social engagement and opportunities for personal growth and development. So whether you stay here or go and spread your wings around the world for a while, don't ever forget where you came from, and remember, you've always got a home in New Brunswick. Class of 2021, congratulations. Best wishes for success in all of your future endeavors. I'm proud of you, so is your province. Have a great day. This is your day.
At this time, I would like to introduce the Nackawic High School Graduation Choir. Every year, we have a group of students perform at our graduation ceremony, but this year is extra special as our choir produced this performance virtually. Our music teacher, Miss Jennifer Purdue, and this exceptional group of students have been working very hard on their version of the Journey hit, Don't Stop Believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. singer in a smoky room. The smell of wine and cheap perfume.
For a smile we can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the
Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time.
Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop.
Thank you, grad choir members Dominic Jean, Olivia Gould, Leanne Cormier, Levi Pike, Ryan Moorcroft, Austin Mills, and Callie Clark, and to Ms. Purdue for directing. Congratulations on an excellent performance despite the difficult circumstances. Before we present the diplomas and graduation prizes, I have the honor and privilege to address the Nackawic High School grad class of 2021. This is my second year as principal, and as such, my second address to the graduating class. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to experience a normal graduation in this role yet. But let's be honest, graduations aren't about me. Graduations are all about you, and about recognizing the hard work and dedication that you have demonstrated over the last 13 years of your lives. Today is about honoring this traditional rite of passage from childhood to adulthood. Today is an opportunity for your family, friends, teachers, and community to express our pride in your accomplishments and our gratitude for having each of you as an important part of our lives. Most importantly, today is about each of you getting a chance to sit back and enjoy a day of recognition dedicated solely to you. We're now 15 months into the global pandemic. What started as 2 weeks to flatten the curve has turned into over a year of all of us having to make many personal sacrifices in order to not overwhelm our healthcare system and to protect the most vulnerable members of our society. Make no mistake about it, your lives have all changed drastically. Within the school building, new practices like attending on alternate days, mask wearing, social distancing, maximum capacities in rooms, directional arrows in hallways, constant hand washing and sanitizing, disinfecting desks, and much more have now become part of your daily routine. Your methods of learning have changed considerably too. Who has even heard of a team meeting or a Zoom meeting as recently as 2 years ago? Now these are commonplace for all of us in our daily lives. It wasn't long ago when smartphones weren't permitted to be used in the classroom. Now they're an essential tool for learning. It seems like yesterday your teachers would march classes down to the tech lab. Now the labs are often empty because you have the devices you need at your fingertips. While I've outlined a number of changes and challenges you faced at school this year, I know that for many of you, the items I mentioned above were not the most difficult you faced. Many of you had to deal with unemployment in your families due to the pandemic. Many had to suffer through not seeing loved ones in other provinces, or sometimes even in other health zones in New Brunswick for extended periods of time. Many of the sports and activities that you are passionate about were canceled, and even those that were able to run often had so many restrictions that they weren't nearly as memorable or enjoyable. And while we almost made it through the year, the recent COVID-19 cases at Nackawic High School and the many cases around the community caused significant stress and anxiety for everyone and affected many of you and your families personally. While it is easy to catch yourself focusing on the negative, I encourage you to try to find the positives over the past year. First and foremost, you succeeded in keeping your families and friends safe due to your commitment to following COVID protocols, as difficult or as annoying as you might have thought they were. You all collectively had that impact on your communities. When you look around the world, New Brunswick was one of the safest places to be during this pandemic. There were many factors that contributed to that, but don't dismiss your own positive impact. We had far fewer cases and far less severe cases in this area than most places on the planet. We have learned how precious family and friends are and how much they enrich our lives. Many of you had to attend school on the opposite days of your best friends or significant others, or even attend a graduation ceremony today at a different time than your friends. Some of you may have cherished relatives or friends that you haven't been able to see for over a year. If nothing else, this separation, while extremely difficult, has allowed us to appreciate the importance of human interaction. Be sure to hug your friends and family a little bit tighter and a little bit longer once it's safe to do so. You have all gained valuable technical skills. Even before the pandemic, a shift to distance learning and working had already begun in industry and in post-secondary institutions. While it was a challenge at first for teachers and students to learn to navigate Teams and other new technologies, you never gave up, and you are so much better equipped and prepared for the future as a result. You have all become excellent critical thinkers. Spend an hour on social media, and you'll see conflicting views over how local, provincial, national, and world leaders have responded to the pandemic. You'll see varying opinions about vaccinations. You'll read vigorous debates about defunding the police, the Black Lives Matter movement, the treatment of Indigenous communities in Canada, and so much more. I hope you've learned not to take everything you read on the internet at face value. You have learned how important it is to read critically and to be able to distinguish between research-based evidence and passionate opinion. These are essential skills that will guide you for the rest of your lives. As a result of your desire to seek truth and to educate yourselves, many of you have found your voice and have become champions of equality and human rights and other causes that you are passionate about. Finally, I think the most important positive that has come out of this situation is the high level of resilience that you've all developed. The pandemic was scary, online learning was overwhelming, the COVID protocols were new and ever-changing throughout the year. New announcements like the required daily team check-ins during second semester and the announcement in the spring that you would be, and then that you would not be, returning to full-time learning caused additional stress. But you carried on, making the very best of a difficult situation. You all kept your heads held high, you maintained positive attitudes, and you pushed through. No one buried their head in the sand and avoided the situation. These may have been some of the most difficult circumstances that many of you have ever faced, yet you made it. You faced adversity head on, and just think how much stronger you are for having endured this. I cannot adequately express how proud I am of each and every one of you for making it through arguably the most difficult year of any previous Nackawic High School graduating class. In closing, I know that this is not the graduation week that you all anticipated throughout your lives. Even at the beginning of this year, there was hope that maybe by now everything would be back to normal. We aren't quite there yet, but each day we get closer to achieving that goal. Despite living through these times, you are emerging stronger, more compassionate, citizens as a result. We are extremely proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations to the Nackawic High grad class of 2021. The Superintendent of Anglophone West School District, David McTimoney, has prepared a greeting for our graduates on behalf of Anglophone West School District, which will now be shared.
Hello, Anglophone West High School graduates of 2021. My name is David McTimoney, and I am the superintendent for your school district. It's my pleasure to offer greetings and congratulations to all of you who will be graduating from one of our 19 high school settings this year. While my preference would be to attend your ceremony and acknowledge your accomplishments in person, the time is still not right for this to happen. However, that doesn't take away the fact that you deserve to be recognized. You have achieved a significant milestone and now hold an important credential, your New Brunswick High School diploma. I know that you will find a way to celebrate with your family and friends in a safe and fun way. When I think about the class of 2021, the term resiliency comes to mind. You have endured much this year. The COVID-19 pandemic, which started last spring, continued to surge throughout this school year, requiring you to mask up, be apart from friends, adapt to online learning, social distance, miss out on sports, drama, and other extracurricular activities, and so much more. Still today, as you celebrate this major achievement in your educational career, you are faced with doing things differently. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for rising to the challenge, keeping an open mind, and showing up every day. I believe that through adversity, we find wisdom. What lessons has COVID-19 taught you about yourself, others, and on a larger scale, humankind? Has it inspired you to work in the field of science, healthcare, or education? Who can you think of who has modeled leadership, strength, patience, and kindness throughout this time? These are all attributes that have been exemplified by many during COVID. My advice is to look to those who led with dignity. Learn from the lessons adversity has thrown at you. It is truly remarkable what you can get out of this year if you see things from this perspective. You have also experienced a year of many highly publicized injustices that challenge society's ideas on racism and equality. Events that ask you to step up and be allies and supporters. Now more than ever, there's a call to take action to break down the walls that categorize, marginalize, or ostracize people because of their color, beliefs, heritage, or preferences. Some of you came to Canada and New Brunswick from countries that were experiencing violence or hardship, making this your new home while showing courage and determination. Others made extraordinary efforts to welcome newcomers to New Brunswick and embrace diversity with empathy, care, and friendship. For this, you should be commended. Even in the most recent weeks leading up to the end of your high school education, we are reminded of the importance of inclusion and diversity. I hope you will always show kindness, compassion, and love for one another, as these qualities can overpower prejudice and hate, making our world a better place. I encourage you to act when you see injustice occur. David Purley, a Wolastoqey scholar from Tobic First Nation and a friend of mine, shared a meditation with me recently that I thought was relevant to this address. With his permission, I'm sharing some of it with you today. It reflects on the power love has to open the hearts of men and women. It says, "I will make love my greatest weapon, and I will use it to power well. Love will be my shield to repulse the arrows of hate and the spears of anger. Love will let me walk the path of peaceful, strong, joyful, wise warrior." Class of 2021, be advocates of peace and justice. Remain resilient and strong, just as you have been this year. These characteristics will serve you well in the days, weeks, months, and years ahead. You are ready to face any challenges that await you. Enjoy your summer and all the best as you move on to your next exciting adventure.
We will now present diplomas and prizes to the Nackawic High School grad class of 2021. Over to you, Mr. Calder.
Thank you, Mr. Newlands. There will be some graduates who graduate with either principal's honors or honors. Principal's honors is for those graduates with at least a 90% average through grade 11 and 12 with no mark below 80. Honors is for those graduates with at least an 80% average through grade 11 and 12 with no mark below 70. So I think Mrs. Cronkite, you're going to assist in getting some of the students ready and lined up. So our first graduate is Rachel Mariah Dawn Allen. Rachel is the daughter of Keith Allen and Della Grant, and the granddaughter of Joyce and Fred Allen, and she resides in Campbell Settlement. Upon graduation, she plans to attend college. Our next graduate is William Alex Allen. Alex is the son of Keith Allen and Della Grant, and the grandson of Joyce and Fred Allen, and he also resides in Campbell Settlement. Upon graduation, he plans to join the workforce. Our next graduate is Dawson Charles Gary Braun. Dawson is the son of Marcus Braun and Joanne Morgan, and he resides in Zeeland. Upon graduation, he plans to join the workforce. Our next graduate is Tyson Kevin John. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies, Kevin. Our next graduate is Kevin John Coulter. Kevin is the son of Geneva Coulter, and he resides in Nackawic. Upon graduation, he plans to join the workforce. Kevin has been awarded the NHS Turnaround Award, as well as the A1 Detailing Award for a student with significant change in their life or turnaround, with a value of $500. Our next graduate is Tyson Kevin John Davidson. Tyson is the son of Courtney and Kevin Davidson, and he resides in Nackawic. Upon graduation, he plans to work at Colt Structures Limited. Our next graduate is Skyla Luann Joyce Foreman. Skyla is the daughter of Krista Hunter and Kevin Foreman, and she resides in Hawkshaw. Upon graduation, she plans to take social services program at MBCC. Our next graduate is Madeline Isabella Griffiths. Madeline is the daughter of Desmond Griffiths and Tara McNeil, and she resides in Burt's Corner. Upon graduation, she plans to work and then go on to post-secondary school. Our next graduate is Mariah Lynn Randall. Mariah is the daughter of Crystal Roden, Kirk Brewer, Darren Randall, and Melinda Haynes, and she resides in Zealand. Upon graduation, she plans to work. Our next graduate is Anthony Lee Thornton. Anthony is the son of Michael and Marina Thornton, and he resides in Temperanceville. Upon graduation, he plans to work at Chillmead Incorporated. Our next graduate is Caleb Timothy Joshua Thornton. Caleb is the son of Josh and Tina Thornton, and he resides in Central Waterville. Upon graduation, he plans to continue being mentored and get a job. Our next graduate is Caitlin Georgia Thornton, who is graduating with honors. Caitlin is the daughter of Angie and Raymond Thornton, and she resides in Nackawic. Upon graduation, she plans to take a gap year and work. Caitlin was the recipient of the CALS Independent Bursary. Congratulations. And our final graduate today is Megan Elizabeth Ora Wright. Megan is the daughter of Lynn Wright and Richie Brownlow, and she resides in Haynesville. Upon graduation, she plans to work. Is Sydney Marie Burt. Sydney is the daughter of Carol and Jack Burt, and she resides in Southampton. Upon graduation, she plans to study Bachelor of Art in Psychology at St. Thomas University. Sydney has also been awarded the AV Group Unifor Local 219 Award, valued at $500. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Lauren Faith Boonstapel, who is graduating with Principal's Honors. Lauren is the daughter of Marco and Diane Boonstapel, and she resides in Dumfries. Upon graduation, she plans to attend Dordt University to study animal science. Lauren has been awarded the Dordt University Presidential Scholarship, valued at $12,000, renewable over 4 years. She's also received the Van Claveren Achievement Scholarship, valued at $1,000, and the Dordt Institutional Scholarship, also valued at $1,000. Our next graduate is Alfred Theodore Brewer. Alfred is the son of Stacy and Catherine Brewer, and he resides in Zealand. Upon graduation, he plans to attend Bible school. Our next graduate is Ashlyn Hope Marie Brewer. Ashlyn is the daughter of Jody Shaw and Jeff Brewer, and she resides in Haynesville. Upon completion of graduation, she plans to go to university. Our next graduate is Zoe Aaliyah Faith Brewer, who is graduating with Principal's Honors. Zoe is the daughter of Angela Morehouse, the late Waylon Brewer, and Gary Whalen, and she resides in Zeeland. Upon graduation, she plans to enter the Concurrent Education Science program at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. Zoe has been awarded the Queen's University Entrance Scholarship valued at $1,500, the A.V. Nackawic Bursary for Best Overall Student valued at $1,000, the George Rockwell Memorial Scholarship awarded to a student interested in forestry or environmental science valued at $1,000. She also received the Birch Corner Lioness Award. Recipient is a graduate from Birch Corner who is furthering his or her education next year. That was valued at $100. And finally, she received the Carl Scott Prize awarded to the student with the highest mark in calculus. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Brianna Cynthia Jack, who is graduating with honors. Brianna is the daughter of Paul and Billy Joe Jack, and she resides in Upper Queensbury. Upon graduation, she plans to attend the University of Vermont to study elementary education. Brianna has been awarded the Presidential Scholarship at the University of Vermont for a total of $68,000 over the 4 years. She received the First Rate Drivers Award. This is to a deserving student who's furthering their education promotion of student safety, valued at $100. She received the Sabian Award, presented to a student who's furthering his or her education and has been involved with school band and has a genuine love of music. And she has finally also been awarded the Jostens Medal of Excellence. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Autumn Ella Lagasse, who is graduating with honors. Autumn is the daughter of Natalie and Jimmy Lagasse, and she resides in Haynesville. Upon completion of high school, my apologies, she plans to study engineering at Dalhousie University. Autumn has been awarded the Frank Fraser Jocelyn and Blanche I. Hood Jocelyn Scholarship, valued at $5,000. The Subway Fresh Start Scholarship, valued at $2,500, and the NHS Athletic Award. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Brody Russie LeClaire. Brody is the son of the late Clint LeClaire, and he resides in Caverhill. Upon graduation, he plans to become a welder. Our next graduate is Brianna Tanya Lois Moss. Brianna is the daughter of Derek and Tanya Moss, and she resides in Zeeland. Upon graduation, she plans to take a year off and then attend the Atlantic Hairstyling Academy. Our next graduate is Kyle Gordon Weldon Shannon, who is graduating with honors. Kyle is the son of Carrie Greer, and he resides in Temperanceville. Upon graduation, he plans to work, and Kyle has been awarded the NHS Administration Award. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Ayla Jan Taylor. Ayla is the daughter of Beth and Patrick Taylor, and she resides in Temperanceville. Upon graduation, she plans to attend NBCC, taking IT Network Administration. Ayla has been awarded the Jostens Medal of Excellence. Congratulations. And our final graduate today is Maya Atney Wood, who is graduating with honors. Maya is the daughter of Nicole and Russell Wood, and she resides in Springfield. Upon completion of graduation, she plans to work towards college. Maya has been awarded the Myrtle Seymour Award, presented to a student who shows Myrtle's love and flair for reading and writing. Congratulations. Is Dean Matthew Bell. Matthew is the son of Dean and Andrea Bell, and he resides in Millville. Upon graduation, he plans to pursue a career in carpentry. Matthew has been awarded the Riverbend Log Homes Award, valued at $250. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Benjamin Arthur Wayne Brewer. Ben is the grandson of Bruce and April Brewer and the son of Evan Brewer and Catherine McCall, and he resides in Burke's Corner. Upon graduation, he plans to attend NBCC, taking welding and metal fabrication. Our next graduate is Duncan Glenn Christie. Duncan is the son of Glenn and Holly Christie, and he resides in Temperanceville. Upon graduation, he plans to work. Our next graduate is Dylan Andrew Clark, who is graduating with honors. Dylan is the son of Catherine and Toby Clark, and he resides in Nackawic. Upon graduation, he plans to take a year off and work, and then go back to school the following year. Dylan has been awarded the Merrill Wallace Limited Award, which is for a student with improvement in grade 12 mathematics, valued at $300, and he also received the NHS Athletic Award. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Casey Elizabeth Curry, who's graduating with honors. Casey is the daughter of Misty and Adam Curry, and she resides in Springfield. Upon graduation, she plans to attend NBCC Woodstock, taking the plumbing program. Casey has been awarded the Teddy Hoyt Memorial Scholarship, which recognizes a deserving student who's furthering their education, valued at $500. And she also has received the Topmar Award that goes out to a student in trades. So she gets her own cordless drill as well. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Wyatt Christopher Dara. Wyatt is the son of Deidre Moss and Chris Dara, and he resides in Zeeland. Upon graduation, he plans to work. Our next graduate is Cassie Alice Dickinson. Cassie is the daughter of Kim Miller and Mike Dickinson, and she resides in Campbell Settlement. Upon graduation, she plans to attend college. Our next graduate is Kara Michelle Good. Kara is the daughter of Tanya and Derek Good, and she resides in Millville. Upon graduation, she plans to work. Our next graduate is Jordan Scott Gould. Jordan is the son of Jeremy Gould and Stephanie Brewer, and he resides in Keswick Ridge. Upon graduation, he plans to do an apprenticeship for electrical. Our next graduate is Zachary William Eugene Graham. Zach is the son of Tracy and Virgil Graham, and he resides in Upper Queensbury. Upon graduation, he plans to attend NBCC St. John for Industrial Control Technology. Zach has been awarded the NBCC Interest Scholarship, valued at $1,000, the Royal Canadian Legion Lower Southampton Award, $500, and the Alaire Basque Memorial Scholarship awarded to a student focusing on electronics, valued at $500. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Jacob Logan McKeel. Jacob is the son of Michael and Krista McKeel, and he resides in Upper Keswick. Upon graduation, he plans to work for a year. Our next graduate is Ian Isaac Meldrum. Ian is the son of Stephen and Catherine Meldrum, and he resides in Dumfries. Upon graduation, he plans to do an apprenticeship for welding. Our next graduate is Jacob Wallace Moore. Jacob is the son of Brent Moore, and he resides in Millville. Upon graduation, he plans to become a heavy equipment operator. Our next graduate is Riley Robert Malcolm Nason. Riley is the son of Marcia McDonald Nason and David Nason, and he resides in Nackawic. Upon graduation, he plans to attend NBCC St. Andrews for a refrigeration and air conditioning technician. Riley has been awarded the Nackawic Fire Department bursary valued at $500, the Cindy McCormick Memorial Scholarship valued at $2,500, the AV Group Unifor Local 219 valued at $500, and the NHS Together in 2000, which awards an interest scholarship to a student who best exhibits the interest and involvement in their school and community and expands their sense of volunteer spirit, valued at $500. Congratulations, Riley. Our final graduate today is Jacob Venord, who is graduating with honors. Jacob is the son of Richard and Jen Venord and resides in Springfield. Upon completion of his graduation, he plans to attend NBCC Moncton for business management. Jacob has been awarded the F.R. Llewellyn bursary valued at $500. Congratulations. Jaden Sky Bridges. After the peaceful walk around the outside. Welcome, Jaden. Jaden is the daughter of Tammy Hall, and she resides in Millville. Upon graduation, she plans to attend St. Thomas University. Yep, and I can get your pictures right there. Yep. I'm just going to step away from the mic for a second. I'm just wondering if maybe we can have the next people rolling through just a little sooner if we could. Okay, thanks. Our next graduate is Holly Ellen Carr. Holly is the daughter of Todd and Nora Lynn Carr, and she resides in Dumfries. Upon graduation, she plans to attend NBCC for the Practical Nursing Program. Holly has been awarded the Ryan's Pharmacy Award, which goes to a student entering into the field of health sciences at a value of $500. Congratulations, Holly. Our next graduate is Callie Andra Clark. Callie is the daughter of Sandra and Gregory Clark, and she resides in Millville. Upon graduation, she plans to attend UNB. Callie has been awarded the Ward Chipman Founder Scholarship valued at $500, as well as a Millville Legion Scholarship for $500. Congratulations, Callie. Our next graduate is Leanne May Cormier. Leanne is the daughter of Alphonsus and Nina Cormier, and she resides here in Nackawic. Upon graduation, she plans to enroll in the Bachelor of Arts program at St. Thomas University. Leanne has been awarded the Andrew Pickard Memorial Scholarship, valued at $1,000, and the Nackawic Elementary Retired Teachers Bursary at just under $500. Congratulations, Leanne. Our next graduate is Olivia Page Gould, who is graduating with Principal's Honors. Olivia is the daughter of Vicki and James Donald and Paul Gould, and she resides in Upper Queensbury. Upon graduation, she plans to attend St. Thomas University for the Bachelor of Arts program, majoring in Human Rights. Olivia has been awarded the J.D. Irving Limited Scholarship at St. Thomas University, which is a total of $22,000, be covered over 4 years. The Cindy McCormick Memorial Scholarship, valued at $2,500. The Royal Canadian Legion Southampton, valued at $500. And the NHS Leadership Award. Congratulations, Olivia. Our next graduate is Jasmine Dawn Harrison. Jasmine is the daughter of Holly and Troy Harrison, and she resides in Zealand. Upon graduation, she plans to take a year off and then attend MBCC for personal support worker. Our next graduate is Dominique Marielle Jean, who is graduating with Principal's Honors. Dominique is the daughter of Patricia and Danny Jean, and she resides in Temperanceville. Upon graduation, she plans to attend St. Thomas University to become a teacher. Dominique has been awarded 2 scholarships from St. Thomas, one valued at $8,000 over 4 years, and a second at $2,000 for her first year. She's also received the Retired Teachers of New Brunswick Award, valued at $500, as well as the MBTA Award for scholars for students entering the field of education, which is valued at another $250. Congratulations, Dominic. Our next graduate is Luke Derek John McClellan. Luke is the son of Karen Ryan, Terry Ryan, Derek McClellan, and Deanna McClellan, and he resides in Nackawic. Upon graduation, he plans to attend MBCC Woodstock for welding. Luke has been awarded the Millville Legion Scholarship at $500. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Austin Clinton Phillip Mills. Austin is the son of Angela and Jeff Mills, and he resides in Millville. Upon graduation, he plans to enroll in the Professional Firefighter Program at Holland College in PEI. Austin has been awarded the Carlton York PC Association, so that would be the Richard Ames MLA Award, valued at $100 for his student involvement in his community. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Ryan Bailey Moorcroft, who is graduating with honors. Ryan is the son of Tina and Donnie Moorcroft, and he resides in Temperanceville. Upon completion of graduation, he plans to attend the University of New Brunswick for the Bachelor of Science in Engineering program. Ryan has been awarded the Governor Thomas Carlton Scholarship, valued at $1,000, and he's also been awarded the A1 Detailing Award for a student entering Civil Technician at MBCC or UMB Engineering, valued at $500. Congratulations, Ryan. Our next graduate is Whitney Lynn Morehouse. Whitney is the daughter of Stacy and Casey Billings and Jarrett and Rita Morehouse, and she resides in Zealand. Upon graduation, she plans to become a personal support worker. Whitney has been awarded the Dr. M.A. Brandstrup Award, which is for a student continuing his or her education in the field of medicine or health, valued at $500, and an NHS Yearbook Award as well. Congratulations, Whitney. Our next graduate is Joseph Trevor Patterson. Joe is the son of Kelly Dixon and Dan McManus, and he resides in Nackawic. Upon graduation, he plans to attend MBCC for the welding and metal fabrication program. Joe has been awarded the BID in conjunction with the Messer Canada Welding Prize. So he gets a welding helmet and several pieces of welding tools with a value of over $200. Congratulations, Joe. Our next graduate is Levi Frederick Marcus Pike, who is graduating with Principal's Honors. Levi is the son of Jennifer and Trevor Pike, and he resides in Millville. Upon graduation, he plans to take mechanical engineering at the University of New Brunswick. Levi has been awarded the Richard P. Logie Memorial Scholarship from UMB, valued at $4,000, the GPA Scholarship, valued at $1,000, Millville Legion at $500, AV Group Unifor Local 219 at $500, the AV Nackawic Best in Science at $750, and he is our recipient of the Governor General Academic Bronze Medal. Congratulations, Levi. Our next graduate is Georgia Catherine Prosser. Georgia is the daughter of Shane and Katie Prosser, and she resides right here in Nackawic. Upon graduation, she plans to attend college and take accounting. Our final graduate today is Cecil George Thurl Williams, who is graduating with honors. Cecil is the son of Patty and Michael Williams, and he resides in Zealand. Upon graduation, he plans to attend college to become an automotive technician. Cecil has been awarded the High Lift Auto Award, which is awarded to a student that's furthering their career in automotive fields, valued at $250. And he is also the recipient of the Collier Brothers Napa Award that goes to a student continuing their education in the trades. And he gets this amazing toolbox that is down in front of him right now, which is well valued over $250. Congratulations, Cecil.
Our class valedictorian this year is Zoe Brewer. Zoe is the daughter of Angela Morehouse and Waylon Brewer, and she lives in Zealand. As a Nackawic High School student, Zoe has been involved in varsity soccer, the prom committee, student leadership, and JV girls volleyball. Next year, she will be enrolling in the concurrent Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Science program at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. Welcome, Zoe.
Well, they always say third time's the charm. My speech is quite lengthy, but I'll try to get through it quick enough so everybody can go home. So good afternoon, families and friends, staff of NHS, and graduates of the class of 2021. It's so nice to see the faces of those who I've not seen this whole school year. So day twos, how have you been? You've been missed by not just me, but the other day ones as well. It is with great honor that I am able to speak before you today as your valedictorian. Those who have heard me give speeches in previous years know that I have not made it through one without shedding a tear. So, knock on wood, I make it through this ceremony dry-eyed. I managed to do it this morning. If you take a look around the room, you'll notice that we are missing a few people, 40 other graduates, if you will. Today is not the usual ceremony we had anticipated since freshman year, but we are very fortunate to still be able to have one, even if we are separated in groups of 15. Despite this, we were able to experience a small sense of normalcy by reconnecting and celebrating as a whole during our yearbook signing event and last night at prom. I swear I was scrubbing the makeup off my face for a solid hour. I think I can speak on behalf of the grads when I say that we are very appreciative of those who took the time out of their day, whether they're here in person or at home, to watch this huge step we are taking today. As we all know, the past 15 months have been like no others. No one could have predicted the challenges that we would have to face this year, or even over the last 4. This year especially was a lot. Our stress levels increased tremendously as we tried to navigate hybrid learning. Teams meeting in 15 minutes, mic on, mic off. Can you see my screen? Am I recording? What days do I go to school this week? Simply mentioning it just hurts my brain. We almost managed to survive the whole year without a case of COVID at school. It delayed our official last day, but we were relieved to hear that exams were canceled, or at least I was. Somehow, no students contracted it, but we caught wind of an even deadlier virus that wipes out all grade 12s across the world: senioritis. Symptoms include the inability to complete homework until the very last minute, a lack in motivation, and a drastic increase in Netflix consumption. It's a miracle we didn't throw up our hands and call it quits. Instead, we learned how to carry on in a time for which uncertainty was an understatement. We have persevered and overcome the obstacles that have been thrown our way, and we are more than ready to take on the future. Today brings us to the end of a huge chapter in our lives that we can forever look back on. As it comes to a closure, it's hard not to reflect back on how it all began. When I arrived at Nackawic High from little old Keswick Valley, I only knew a few of you personally. As I anticipated on making more friends, I was scared of how others would perceive me. Yet, like most of you, the nervousness went away after meeting the many wonderful people inside the walls of NHS. I swear that just last week I was having sleepovers with Ashlyn and Autumn, anxiously discussing how we were nervous to merge into a school with kids we hardly knew. Just last week, Leanne and I were sitting in music trying to answer the question, what do you want to learn in this class? We thought we were hilarious when we wrote, the power and experience of playing an instrument. And just last week, a teacher, I won't say any names, but if you were there, then you know, was returning from the photocopier to find Big Brad sitting in the spinny chair at their desk. Note to all younger students, don't touch the chair without permission, or any chairs at that matter. I'll just leave it at that. There are many things this big brain of mine has retained over my high school career. One, Mrs. Graham is married, and she had a really big wedding. 2, calculus should be called derivatives because every single unit involves taking them. And 3, apparently I've had my name wrong all my life. I hate to break it to you, but my name's not Zoe. It's Joey, Joey. And if you need confirmation, just go ask Mr. Brewer. But out of everything I have been taught, I have learned that it's okay to not know or be good at everything. It's okay to not get straight A's, it's okay to mess up, and it's okay if you haven't figured out your future. Whatever kind of academic student you were in high school, do not carry that with you, because you're so much more than a GPA. Now parents, I am not saying this so your child can sit at home forever or start a YouTube channel, although that would be really cool. I am saying this because I can see so many different personalities in this room who will become great because of their energy, their humor, their kindness, and their soul. Each and every one of us serves a purpose on this earth, and that is for us to find out. So if you're furthering your education, taking a gap year, or going straight to working, you're doing what is best for you at this moment. It's like Mrs. Graham always said, you guys are still teenagers. You are young and still have a lot to figure out about yourselves. Do not feel pressure to do what society tells you. Do what is right for you. We are a diverse group of individuals, and we have come far, but not far enough. There is so much more self-discovery we have left to do. I challenge you all to search for purpose and meaning before you make any lifelong decisions. I know you all do great things. Again, on behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to take a moment to thank everyone who has supported us over the last 18 years. Thank you to our parents, who have not only had to change our diapers, but have pushed us to become the best versions of ourselves. I thank the teachers, especially for their hard work over the last 2 years of COVID, who have helped us grow into mindful, well-rounded, and educated individuals, and have prepared us to take on this next chapter of our lives. I'd like to thank 2 very awesome teachers who organized the yearbook signing for us, and to all the moms who helped us put on prom last night. And I'd like to give a personal thanks to the JV girls volleyball team for welcoming me with open arms and allowing me to manage their team. And who knows, maybe we'll be back around next year to do it all over again. Before I conclude my speech, I would like to share a passage of lyrics sung by my favorite childhood icon, and I hope many of yours, Hannah Montana. Now, by the way, I know what you're thinking. Zoe, you should sing it. And yes, I would love to, but I think I should leave the singing to Dominic. So instead, I'll read the passage aloud. I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one, with our future in our hands, so many dreams and so many plans. Always knew after all these years, there'd be laughter and there'd be tears, but never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, and we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, and I'm so glad I got to know ya. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Class of 2021, our time here at NHS will not be remembered by popularity, grades, or how redneck we were, but by the relationships we have built over the last 4 years together. Each and every one of you has made a significant impact on my life, and I hope I have yours. As we say goodbye to high school and embark on our separate paths, we take with us resilience and perseverance to launch us into our next adventure, wherever that may be. When you leave this building today, I ask that you start perceiving life through rose-colored glasses, to see the glass half full and look for the silver lining in all things. Recognize everything you overcame to get to this point, and remember, when times are difficult, you hold the reins to your destiny. In front of me, I see so many doctors, farmers, psychologists, scientists, engineers, educators, and many more that will set a long-lasting impression on this world. I wish you nothing but luck and success with your future endeavors, and wherever you may be, I'll be silently rooting for you. Thank you.
And once again, I would like to invite Pastor Ryan Jenneru to come back to the stage to deliver the benediction.
It's been great celebrating with you guys today, and benediction is just a big fancy word that just means sending out, and that's really what's happening here today, because after this ceremony, you're officially no longer a high school student, you're being sent out, and you're going to be a representative of your family, of your schools, of your communities. And there's this Methodist preacher down the States named John J. Moyer, and he wrote a benediction that's really fitting for today, and this is how it goes. It says, as your classes and grading are now complete, may you strive for excellence in all you do. As the speeches conclude, may your voices rise up to pronounce justice and peace in the world. As the celebrations cease, may you sing joy even in the dark and lonely places. As the applause quiets, may you celebrate and lift up those around you. As you graduate today, may your achievements grow and cause growth in your communities. And may we all know the overwhelming blessings of the one who created all things. Amen.
Before we draw to a close, I do want to acknowledge the entire staff of Nackawic High School. This has been the most stressful and exhausting year that any of you have faced in your careers. Teachers needed to completely change their practice in order to adapt to the rotational attendance and to provide valuable learning opportunities for students on their days at home. They engaged in hours of professional learning on evenings and weekends to learn about new technologies. They spent many sleepless nights worrying about balancing curriculum with the mental health and well-being of their students. Our educational assistants sacrifice their own health and safety for the students they serve on a daily basis. Many of the students they serve are special needs and could not easily follow the COVID protocols. Our EAs came to work each day knowing their chances of exposure to COVID were greater than most others. Our administrative assistants work on the front line each day and field nonstop phone calls from anxious families and the public who had so many questions about new and changing protocols throughout the year. Our custodians and bus drivers saw their workloads increase exponentially with increased requirements for disinfecting and sanitizing in order to ensure the health and safety of the NHS community. All of you have been true heroes throughout this pandemic. I'd like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank everyone who provided support to make this event possible today and for contributing to our school in so many ways throughout the year. It is the generosity of our teachers, parents, and community members that makes Nackawic High School such a fantastic place to learn and to grow. Congratulations to all of our award recipients, and a big thank you to all of those who so willingly donate prizes. It's wonderful to see the impressive accomplishments of our graduates recognized. Businesses, government, local service groups, and private citizens in Nackawic and the surrounding communities have always been there to recognize and honor our graduates, and we truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you to our grad coordinators, Ann Fitton and Lori Connors, for their dedication to organizing grad events, and to all of the NHS staff who played a variety of roles in planning and preparing for this week's events. And also thank you to the many parents who planned and organized last night's prom event. Thank you to Signature Sounds for meeting our many audio and video needs this year, including the production of the graduation video, which will be released in the coming days. Thank you to Melissa Lagasse, our photographer for this year's graduation. Thank you to the town of Nackawic for providing space and support for our grad ceremonies year after year. And finally, one small quick address to the grads again before we part. Although your graduation activities aren't exactly what you envision them to be, we do want you to know that this does not in any way make your accomplishments any less valued. You are living through unprecedented times, and you are coming out as strong, compassionate, resilient young men and women as a result. Your hard work, your dedication, and your perseverance have paid off. You have had a tremendous positive impact on Nackawic High School and on your local communities. We will always remember you with fondness. You'll always have a home at Nackawic High, and we encourage you to pop in for a visit or to send us a message on social media from time to time to let us know the wonderful things that you are accomplishing in your lives. We are so proud to call you Nackawic High School graduates. Thank you for enriching our lives. Best of luck with all of your future endeavors. We know that you will change the world. Thank you.